Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And already we're underway here.
Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Aims beyond the defence.
Now that is tidy, really tidy. Lovely feet. De Jong.
Chance for a shot!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
And
he rises! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front.
he watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. TuanAnh did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball.
And he's in on real chance!
We expected better, and so did he. And he cuts out the supply. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Over to the left.
And that's aimed into the middle. Well, there's the clearance. Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Now, can they get him away? Oh, this is a great position.
Lam.
TuanAnh. It's a pretty loose pass. Ernest.
This is the time you need that pace.
The ball's gone astray.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly.
Lovely pass, but can he...
Oh, what has happened here? And the shot!
And that is a little undercooked. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes! Sensational by Bruno Fernandes! About as smooth as it gets. Manchester United are back on level terms.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you've...
Can he finish?
And that is doing no harm at all.
Botafogo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Maldini.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Goal! Botafogo! And again they hit the front.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? De Jong looking to play it into the box.
Bergomi is onto this.
Goes down, but nothing given.
Backward it goes.
Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Mbappe. Ernest.
And here's Seedorf. Takes a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. He's on it. Can he get away?
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Botafogo are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 9.
And we're underway again.
20. Deixando o campo.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Camisa 10.
Nicely shaped ball. And it's played into the middle.
Substituição.
So what can they make of this? Seedorf. Valverde. Mohamed Salah. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bale looking to get on the end of this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
And this is Ronaldo. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Araujo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Hullet. Ernest.
Bruno Fernandes.
Nicely spread.
Bruno Fernandes.
Looking to add to his goal. Can he get it through? Look at the space here. Seedorf.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely aimed pass. And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Botafogo with the corner. They're first.
Camisa 22. Camisa 7. Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
And it's been taken short. And here's
Camisa
Bale.
41.
Now it's Rice.
Camisa 11.
Skillfully cut out. He is
Andamento.
so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Vinicius Junior. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, it's played into the area. Header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And he's being shifted off it. Looking for the run. Now it's Hullet. Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. And that is a good ball to find him. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So now the difference is 3. Played back in. Looking to play him in. Azar! Rice can see things others simply cannot. Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, well played, well played. And he thumps it clear. Vieira. Pele. And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Bale. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a searching pass. Hazard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cristiano, and the shot! And he hits the net! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Valverde goes pelting down that left-hand side.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's picked out the run. Maldini. And it's Valverde. This is De Jong. Into the last 5 minutes. Rice. Now it's Bale. He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Valverde. Roberto Carlos. Lam deals with that comfortably. Valverde. Great vision.
And the finish! It's there! Deep into injury time!
And that is about...
So that's it, it is all over.
Botafogo have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Botafogo definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle, something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dembele shapes to shoot! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bergomi produces the perfect tackle there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side.
Bruno Fernandes!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vieira.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Played out to the right.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. And here's Mbappe, stood up well to him there.
Botafogo, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Caicedo. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United!
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that has left him in a heap.
And he's had a hit!
Superb from Caicedo.
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, good driving run.
Chance!
Deftly away. Tries to play it through. So much time and space here. He's on it, can he get away? Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Mbappe.
Can he finish?
Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Seedorf. Hernes. Passes short and sharp.
Mbappe! Sticks it away!
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Great ball, and he tries a shot!
Hernes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Furness is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Vieira.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he was quick to react. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 5.
So off we go once more.
Botafogo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Yamal showing good feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe gets into a good position. Oh, nice touch. Furness is onto this. Oh, shooting chance! Botafogo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Searching pass he's played there.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Bale. Caicedo.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 9.
Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's got away. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Hullet. Bruno Fernandes. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now this could be It's Pele! Roberto Carlos tries to clear. Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, sweet feet. Decent chance! That has not gone well. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Gravenberg simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
He is through here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pele. And it's Bale. Oh, super find. Roberto Carlos threads one in. 75 minutes played. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
He rises! And it's in!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Substituição em andamento.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's well spotted. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Oh, look at the...
Mohamed Salah! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Terrific header! He has done it!
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Botafogo give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's a cute ball. Out to the left it goes. Gravenberg.
Takes a shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Your reflections then, Jim?
Botafogo desperately failing to...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest, and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect disguise for that steely leadership. We knew we were in for a battle against him.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
Roberto Carlos.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
TuanAnh tries to clear. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Yamal. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. Well read, nice interception. Bergami plays it long. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That was well played, well stopped.
Look at the space here. Real chance! Bellingham! That is brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous.
Yamal!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one.
Shapes to shoot!
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Ibrahimovic. Caicedo.
Botafogo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Driving forward.
He's tried one! Magnificent from Matheus Cunha!
He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're at it again in double quick time. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Passing is crisp and sharp, played out wide. Roberto Carlos delivers. Roberto Carlos clears it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. And this is Mohamed Salah. That is lovely. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played back in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Botafogo really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 5.
And we're off again.
Camisa 22.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Camisa 21.
Hazard. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That ball looks a good one. Yamal tries a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Botafogo, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And here's Bellingham. Still no way through. The defending him. Bullish header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Chance for a shot! Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Now he's off and running. Now it's Hullet. And this is Bale. He is through here. That is a brilliant interception. Gravenberg. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now that looks a decent ball. All played through for the wide man. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Knocks it into space. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Botafogo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And this is Luis Suarez. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that is superb, a dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game.
Shot a goal! Ruud Gullit, beyond special! What a player! A finish of true class!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Now, can they get him away? Bale.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Pelé. He's got away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Dembele. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gullit.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Not the most accurate pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's well spotted.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lam driving through the middle.
Luis Suarez!
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Substituição.
They've played it short. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Gently done. Lam. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Vieira cuts it out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And this is Bale. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Valverde. And he's being shifted off it. Azar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pull it. Oh, not quite. And that's it. Botafogo can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Botafogo just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
My thanks to Jim alongside me.